Hey guys, well I'm going to do part 2 of the Orphnaecus species blue, a follow-up of my video that I did when I rehoused it 3 weeks or so. If you watch that video, it's about a 2.5 inch, 3 inch, probably about 3 inch, maybe even a little more actually, but I can't recall off the top of my head. Um, but I did it because there's not a whole lot on them on YouTube. There's not a whole lot on them on the internet. Um, so it was a new species to me, and I'm kind of figuring it out as I go. And I wanted to kind of show you guys and share with what I found, and hopefully it'll be helpful if anybody wants to get one of these. It's a great tea. It really is. You don't see a whole lot of it. It's really timid, you know. But you come out at night and it's out wandering around, walking the cage. So what I have noticed about it is it does have foot pads similar to that of arboreal teas. So it is a semi-arboreal. It does spend most of its time on the ground, but it's a very good climber. It can do the walls, the ceiling. It's all over the place in the enclosure at night. So you do want to have good floor space as well as a little bit of height for it. And I think that's perfect. I think the enclosure that I got it in is perfect. It's a 12 by 12. We can show it real quick. I did some cuts in the middle of the night, you know, like 1 o'clock in the morning while I was doing some breeding when it was out. So that'll be followed up on this and show you a little bit of it. But the enclosure works really well. It's got plenty of height. You can see that it's already starting to web. Let's get back there. It's already starting to web up in there. I can't wait for this enclosure to be webbed up. I think it'll look really cool. But yeah, that's about a 12 inch by 12 inch enclosure. Plenty of floor space, plenty of height, and it climbs really well, so you don't have to worry about it falling. It's not falling. I messed around with it the other night, just seeing how well it climbs around. It got up on the ceiling and up under the plastic. I put plastic on the top of my enclosures, you know, just with a little bit of, you know, probably a good 3-inch hole for the screening for the vents, just to keep the humidity up a little bit. I'm going to start losing that. I'm going to stop using it, not because it's not working. It works really well, but I got this big humidifier now. So it's humidifying the room. I keep my room at 75-80% humidity, and that works really well. But when you do that, you got to have good ventilation in your room. You know, if you'll start getting mold problems, and so you got to have good humidity. You know, good ventilation. I open a window, got a fan, run that a couple times a day. Seems to be working really well as long as I keep my heat up, and I keep the room. It's right now at 82, between 82 and 83 degrees. So anyway, so yeah, it got up into that plastic. Sorry, I totally got off what I was talking about. So it got up under between the plastic and the vent, because I didn't glue around the hole so it can slip up in there. So I got it out of there, you know, took a straw, walked him out of there. He walked around the top and down the side very well, climber, no worries at all. So yeah, he's like I kind of suspected that he would be similar to the Singapore blue or the Venezuelan sun tiger, how they're a semi-arboreal. They like a lot of ground space, but they're awesome climbers. And it kind of has that same kind of attributes to it, to where it doesn't come out during the day. You usually don't see it till night out walking around. So, but very cool, and I will keep everybody posted on it. And you know, we'll see how it goes, see how this tea grows and what it looks like. I haven't seen one as an adult, and I don't know if it's going to change from what it is or if that's pretty much what it's going to look like. So I'll keep posting videos, and hopefully we can get a feeding video. Hard to get it to feed just because it's timid. It really is. It doesn't want to eat. You can throw crickets in and it'll just wait till night to go out and find them. So, but I did do some midnight videos, and I will play them after this. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing some breeding in my tarantula room. Wanted to show you this. This is the Orphnaecus species blues enclosure right here. This is where you find her at night. Let's see if I can show you her. See her up there? She actually dug her, she's like slid in between the plastic and the venting. That's her up there. She'll be gone by the morning. She'd be down,
you know, hiding in that hide again. You don't see her during the day, but she's out climbing around at night. A very excellent climber. Um, let's see if we can. Yeah, we can't see through the vents, but her legs, her feet are made to climb really well. So this semi-arboreal enclosure here is just perfect for her.